Yeah, out on by Van Eagles,
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
they
good.
were
right there.
right here on 28th Street, and I know they did some work for him at one time. I got a quote from them, but I don't know on this if he got a quote from anywhere else.
I think this was somewhat of a, something that needed to be acted on. It seems like there was some problem with something, and they needed to fix it. This was the remedy.
I will make the motion to,
Well, second approved.
Okay, motion by Steggy, second by Dean Cruz to approve the expenditure of $13,210 to Frontline Services for the replacement of 4 FRC halogen lamp heads on engine 213. Any other discussion?
Oh, the biggest thing with those lights, it's hard to get them though.
I think that's where we got that truck from, Freeland,
I
didn't we?
know, but
Frontline, yeah.
Freeland, Michigan.
The company was
Yeah, but
Frontline.
I think that's where the truck originally came from.
it originally came from right there.
You want to have a roll call?
Yeah, and I can check with Jim and ask him if they got any
Well, I
other
would just
quotes.
like to, down in Fort, I'd just like to see
Yeah,
an attempt to
understand.
get it closed. It's a lot of money
Yeah.
for 4 lights. It might be,
And he may have,
yeah, where it should have been included.
Okay, anything else? Shirley, you call the roll?
Dean Cruz,
Yes.
Paul, yes, Walker,
Yes.
Stady,
Yes.
Brian Cruz,
Yes.
Kaczynski.
Yeah.
Jack, can I ask another question? Operational services. They did a lot of manual reads on meters. Why is that?
Yeah, I don't know how many manual reads. I noticed that he had done some, he had to do some manual reads, and I know we have, we still have a couple of meters that haven't been upgraded to the smart meters because of location situation where they can't get into to replace them. But I noticed when I read that on the report, I thought I gotta talk with Josh and find out what's going on.
Yeah,
How many meters he's having to read
Right.
and why.
yeah, why?
So, yeah, I'll find out.
'Cause that's up in the cost of
Yeah,
us paying operational services too.
yeah,
And we got the meters, we paid a lot of money for those meters.
yeah, and they've,
You want to
it's
make
been a
sure-
good thing. They've saved some money and,
Right.
yeah,
To notify people if suddenly we see a big spike.
yeah.
That's it. That's all I have.
Okay, well, with no other new business tonight, this is gonna be a record-breaking meeting.
It's nice to see these building permits for actual, that's quite a few buildings on the zoning report.
Yeah, about
Yeah.
6 of them or so.
Yeah.
See, they got a basement in, one ready to go, that house. See, they're building on, we're saying about that house too, on 15th Street.
15th?
They got the hole dug and they're working there today again.
They had a whole dug or already scraping the top of
It's
it.
already- It's already been scraped a week, or at least a week ago, scraped, and they were there today digging.
Again, okay, because I did see a truck back there today.
Yeah, there's a couple trucks there today, right on 15th Street.
Yeah. I didn't see a permit go through on that one.
And that was Jeff's property that he sold, I'm pretty sure. That's not the Habitat for
No,
Humanity.
that's good.
Yeah, the other one you mentioned, on National, that's, was by there just a couple of days ago, and from the highway you could see, and I said something to my wife, I want to take time and take a ride out here and drive in and see, yeah, because there's 6 of them, so,
Yeah.
but I know that was, that was a major part of their Okay, moving on then, no public comment. Anything else to come before the board tonight? Dean, do you have anything else?
No, I don't.
Shirley?
I do not.
Tom?
Yeah, hey, Tom, I think it's your turn to go to the road commission again.
Oh, yeah.
I think it is.
There's, I know it's in the road right away, going up into Gilroy's, that driveway, there's that hole there. And there's a big hole there.
Big hole.
Somebody hits that hole, we're gonna go down. And, so happened, and Terry happened to drive by and see what, the road commission was out patching the highway. And I called Mike Daly on, and I called, the other guy's name was Hanson. They came over there and looked at it, and it's right over the culvert pipe. I don't know if it's culvert pipe that caved in or what caved in there. But we've got some things that we've been asking that road commission to do, and they have not been, like our drywalls,
They haven't touched them.
like our trees, some of the dead trees, probably tree here and the dead tree. I don't know, maybe Mark Road won't be there, you know, he might be replaced already, but for some reason, they're kind of ignoring some of our requests on what we need to get done.
Are you talking the driveway that's kind of opposite of the Walgreens that goes in between Gerber? and
No, not that one,
Okay.
Across
the
the
one
base
from the
there.
highway up in,
Okay.
the one from the highway
And
in.
the right
Yeah, right across
side,
from Wendy's, basically.
on the
There's
bank,
a
bank
cone
side.
there.
There's a
Yeah,
comb, but it's way in the hole, you only can see
Yeah.
the tip of it.
yeah.
I'm gonna say it's at least 3 or 4 feet down and it's large. The curb is suspended over it. The hole that you see on top is maybe about that wide, but it's
As
deep.
soon as you come up the hill
Yeah,
off
I
that
know
third
what
one.
you're talking about.
Well, it's just,
Is that?
What day, what's the day of that
I think it's
meeting? Is it next week, Wednesday?
Yeah, something like
Yeah, is that private parking lot, is that county?
well, if it's in the county right away, they should have to maintain
I
it.
think it's
I'd like to
33
go,
feet from
maybe
the
I'll-
center, I bet you it's further than that.
No,
Touch base with me, and I'll
I don't think
You
so.
don't think so?
with you that one, because I haven't been to one in a
The
while.
culvert pipe is right under it.
I'd like to
I
go.
think it's-
If they put the culvert pipe in, so if they put the culvert pipe in there, it's gotta be within the right away.
It's just like the storm.
Can't remember the dates.
I mentioned
It's gotta be
that.
either the 10th or the
I
17th,
think it's gonna be next week.
next week, Wednesday.
Oh, we sent somebody out to Bolivia, we'll get them next year. That isn't very good. And we have to put up with, we shouldn't have to. And I went, talked to the whole board, talked to everybody there.
And I know Mike called in because he said, I'll call back to the office, to the road
It's
commission.
on the 10th.
And he went down Ricky Road, he pulled in by Kowalski's distributor. And he was on the
Oh,
phone
yeah.
talking, so I know he said something.
Thanks for reminding me, I forgot about it. Okay, so,
It's a 10 o'clock meeting.
10 o'clock or 9 o'clock?
10.
Oh, I thought it was 9. Okay, I had changed at 10 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah, for car, it's,
Oh, it's a hole.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put in my calendar, I'll plan on going with it with you. Because I want to raise that question and some of the others Tom mentioned.
Yeah, it's just a question of whether it's on private property or in the right of way.
Well,
I,
they can take a ride there and determine that.
yeah, they've already been there, I gotta believe it's right away. I gotta believe that's 31 right away. Regardless, it's gotta be fixed, it's a huge deep hole. So, okay, Brian, you got anything?
No.
Tom?
Just happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah. The only thing I got is what, Tom, what you brought up at DDA this afternoon, and, doing something with sidewalks, and Tom brought up particularly the west side of 31 from Red Apple going south to the clinic, because seen a lot of people that walk that, and so we talked about exploring the possibility of getting sidewalk or I think what you're talking more would be an asphalt walkway
Yeah.
there. So, anyway, after that discussion, I kind of got thinking about maybe getting, see if we can get Mike Zakola involved in that. He's no longer with the county planning. He's with Networks Northwest now, works from home. Lives in the township, and maybe we can get him involved in that.
Some funding, you mean? even?
Well, just exploration of, you know,
Possibilities.
possibility of how to, you know, go about getting that done, and you'd mentioned a couple of names for getting quotes for cost, and so I guess what I'm throwing out is, you know, give board approval for us to at least initiate some exploration in that vein, you know, because part of our long-range plan was for improving township walkability, sidewalks and that sort of thing, and so without, if there's no objections from the board, I think maybe, you know, I'd like to pursue that. Any thoughts?
I think that's a possibility, so that we understand who owns what and what we have to do.
Well, it's
whether
gonna
we
be
have-
hard to find out who owns what.
Well, it would have to, yeah, then,
Yeah,
you
that's,
know, I mean,
but
if you
that would
go,
answer your question.
if you go on the
Well,
road right away with it,
some of it would be the road commission, because they own that corner for visibility.
right,
It might be a good thing to talk about when you go to the road commission on the
Yeah.
10th.
Shirley, did you replace Karen on that walk mobility? She was on that committee?
No, that was
That was trails.
the Trails Committee. And the Trails Committee evolved after the county, we did the countywide rec plan. And Karen just stayed on there, but when she left, it wasn't really up to us to fill that spot. It was up to the rec committee to fill that spot.
Okay.
And they wanted somebody more from the northern part of the county where the trails are going to be way before they come to our area.
Okay.
and have they filled that?
I do not know.
Okay. That's all I had.
One other thing, Bob Skier was in here this morning, and he mentioned that he was talking with the guy who did the door,
Mm-hmm.
and evidently they can do concrete work too, and he was gonna talk to him about the possibility of getting a quote from him for sidewalk
Sidewalks
repair.
here,
So,
spring,
I'll
good,
talk to Bob about that, or,
Yeah.
the building committee or something.
yeah.
Obviously, wouldn't be doing it now.
Right. Okay, that's all I have, and if there's nothing else, entertain a motion for adjournment.
I so move.
I'll support.
Motion by Dean Cruz, second by Kaczynski to adjourn the meeting. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?